Hi, you guys. This is the Homeschooling Perfectionist here, and I wanted to share with you my mini 2019 2020 fall, spring semester, whatever, haul. And the reason why I recorded it this way is because I didn't know how long it was going to be, so I just figured I would do it this way. Now, before you think, oh my gosh, she has a lot of books for one child. A lot of these books are going to be used for different reasons. Some of them are for resources for me to make sure that I'm following the core standards. Some of them I had last year, and some will just be for like homework purposes. So I have a few more, like maybe like 3 more books that are going to be coming in that I'll talk about. So this is my haul part 1. And then everything else that I need to order are just supplies, like art supplies, thermometers, clocks, stuff like that. But I just wanted to share with you what I have. I'm not going to go into detail about each thing that I have yet, but I will be sharing each component of what I have or what I'm going to be using for 2019, 2020. But I just wanted to kind of give you a brief walkthrough. So right here, this is Arithmetic 1 by Abeka. So I'll be using this along with the test and speed drills. And I got the teacher key. I wanted the teacher's edition, but we'll talk about why I chose this. You don't really need this. I basically got this to utilize for building my lesson plans. And then I got it like if I just didn't even want to look at anything, I could just go and just kind of skim. But a lot of this I ordered on eBay. And anything that I ordered on Amazon most likely was used in very good condition. So that's another thing why I was able to basically rack up. But anyway, so this is my Arithmetic by Abeka, as well as my Language 1 seat work. And I got the teacher key. These 2 books I will be using for homework. So I'm only going to give homework once a week, and I'm just gonna, I should have gotten, I don't think they sold when I purchased it, because I think these were used. So I don't think it had the option to have it unbound. So it's bound, you know, in these booklets, but it's perforated. So I just take it out like I always do, punch holes in it, and kind of mix it up. And then this will be what he will be using for homework once a week. For geography, this is from last year or the year before. And this is more, I just wrote down here a teacher's guide. The reason why I did that is because the books are in alphabetical order. And I want to teach them by region, like Human has it. So, like, for instance, this is the Northeast. I want to teach it by region. So that's the reason why I'm using this. So this is just a teacher's guide that I'm using that I've had. I'm starting to love Evan Moore. So I have a lot of their stuff. I just found out about them, and I really like them. So I'm going to be using Beginning Geography. This book is going to basically teach you about how to read maps, landforms, different things like that. So that is going to be what I'm going to be using for geography, along with daily geography practice. Again, this is more so for map reading, which we've already done towards the end of the year, but this is a little bit more detailed. I'll be going over these books in more detail individually in another video. And when it comes to U.S. maps, I will be using Evan Moore's Maps of the USA. This beautiful The 50 States Activity book. And then this beautiful 50 States book that goes along with it. It's simply, I just have to show you this. It's simply amazing. Definitely going to be talking about this one. So that's what we will be using for our geography. Then up here, we are going to be using the VeggieTales. My son is really a fan of VeggieTales all of a sudden this year. So I found this God is With Me 365 Daily Devos for Boys. I have looked through this book. It is simply amazing. And I have a sheet that I purchased from the My Busy Bees and Me, I think, channel. And she has a sheet to go with this so that we could discuss it in further detail. I'm going to put that over there so we can all talk about it together with this, with everything. So anyway, when it comes to history, I'm going to be teaching the Great African American Coloring Book. I'm going to be using this as a reference. Really nice coloring book along with some information. The Big Book of African American Activities. I've looked through this already. I will definitely be talking about this in more detail. And then we're going to talk about Ancient Civilization, again from Evan Moore, History Pockets. The reason why I wanted to do Ancient Civilization first is because I wanted to teach my son little nuggets first, and I thought this would be a great addition to Bible history. Now we're going to go around, and I got these spelling flashcards. I don't know. We're just going to use these because I'm trying to build my son's vocabulary. But this is not going to, I don't know how I'm going to utilize this. So we're just going to put that out the way. I just got some numbers flashcards that we'll be using when we do activities. I ordered this like maybe 2 years ago. I saw this by Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I figured I would purchase this and just keep it because I didn't know if they would be obsolete or whatever. I didn't know. But they're the Black Millionaires of Tomorrow Fun Finance Flashcards. These are absolutely amazing. If you would like a review to look inside, I could definitely share that with you. But I will be utilizing this for financial literacy. When it comes to science, so if you know from last time, we've had this book. This is just a reference. My son loves this book, so we'll just be carrying over as just a reference. I purchased this book maybe like the beginning of last year. I felt like it was a little bit too old for my son, so I waited. Now is the perfect time. So I will be getting science experiments from this book, the Everything Kids Science Experiments book. This is going to be our main book for human anatomy. My son loves human anatomy, so we're going to do the human body activities for kids. We'll be utilizing this. This will be our main book for anatomy, as well as a human anatomy coloring book. Those will be our main books for anatomy. We might do the body again, from the My Body book. We did this last year. We still have that body up. We may redo it, or I'm not sure. We had this book last year. We never really utilized it, but I basically did a whole plan of all the science activities that I will be doing. Last year, I did not do that. I just got this book, and I figured that, I could just go in here and just pick something. You can, but you can't if you don't have the stuff in your house. Even though they're very easy stuff, a lot of the stuff I didn't have in my house. So that's why I got this book, so that way I could pick stuff ahead of time, and I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm prepared so we could do some of these science experiments. And then these are going to be teacher's guides. I've had these for a while, and I'm just using them as a guide to kind of show me what I need to be covering. And I also ordered an Evan Moore's science book, or big science or giant science book. I can't remember. It's coming, and I will share that. I'm also going to be utilizing this, the STEMS Challenge. These are STEM Challenge flashcards, and this is from grades 2 to 5, but you can still utilize these. I'll be talking about these as well. Just great little, let me see if I can pull it out. Just great, fun, easy cards. I'll be talking about these, but I will be utilizing that when it comes to STEM. When it comes to language arts, as far as what I'm teaching from, I'll be doing Evan Moore, the daily reading comprehension for grades 1. The building spelling skills, and this will be my main book that I will be teaching from, the Evan Moore's language fundamentals for first grade. So that's my base. I have I ordered the Evan Moore's math fundamentals book because, again, I basically use it as a guide, and I'm going to share with you my thoughts on Evan Moore and why I really like them so far. Just because they have everything in one, teacher plan, everything. Now over here, you guys have already seen these. And that's my Explode the Code. I've already done Get Ready for the Code, Get Set for the Code last year and the year before that. So this is 1 and 2. And I have my Kumon, writing words, rhyming words, long vowels. And I have the money, counting coins, telling time, and addition. These books are what we use for the summer. So I thought, oh, and this is simple subtraction. I thought that we would have summer school, but my son actually requests school even before summer school. And so for about 10 minutes, I was like, well, maybe I need to have school all year round. And that only lasted for 10 minutes. And I thought, you know what? I'll just give him something to do. And literally the stuff I give him takes 30 minutes. Just to make sure that he's still doing something over the summer, and he still plays. We still do a lot of outside activities and things like that. But I wanted to make sure that his mind was still, on thinking mode, so he wasn't just not doing anything. So along with reading 100 books this summer, trying to at least, these are the Kumon books, and the Explode the Code book are the books we're going to use over the summer. But it's very easy. They will definitely pour over into the school year, and then he'll just do them like as a warm-up. But let me just show you, if you don't know, like the counting coins, for instance, I literally only have him do one lesson. So this is the first page. This is the second page. That's it. That's all he does. It gets harder as we go, but it's that simple. It's not like he's doing a whole lot. It's literally just one page on the front, on the back, bam, you're done. So that's all we're doing. I typically will just give him 2 a day. So I might get him the counting coins one, and then like a word one. And the word one, the writing words, is just to help him, because I want him to get better at writing, because, he kind of writes big. Sometimes he's not always on the lines. So this is just to kind of help him to write better. And again, he just does 1 page. So this is just writing skills. It's nothing major. It's nothing that's like very challenging, or, it's just very fun, and he really, really likes it. So I usually just give him 2 books a day. So that's enough for the whole week for him to do something. So this is what I have so far. I'm definitely going to be sharing more. I really don't have any more books. I have a Math Fundamentals book by Evan Moore. And then I have one more. What was the other book I ordered? Oh, the Big Science book that didn't come yet from Evan Moore. That's just to give me a guideline of making sure that I'm covering my core. And then that's it. I have an art book, and then I have my Bible curriculum. That's all I have. And then I have like this supplies like thermometers and stuff like that. But this is essentially all that I have. I know that it looks like a lot, but like I said, that little pile over there is mainly summer. And just when my son is not doing anything, when he looks bored or what, go and grab those. And then this is like, these are really small, little basic, probably 10-minute activities, just like 10-minute activities right here. This is just my information for science to make sure that I'm getting all the stuff we need science. And then we have this stuff for history, very small amount. Geography, we have both map reading and the United States. And then we have math and language arts, which will be combined in a binder for homework. So it's really not a lot, but yeah, I guess for some people, for one child. I most likely will be printing, well, Evan Moore, most of the time you have to print their stuff because they have stuff on front and back. So I'll probably use them for the summer. Use them for the fall, spring, and depending on if I want to keep them or not, I might just sell them, on eBay or something like that once I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, my haul part 1, and part 2 will be coming. Thank you, and God bless. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.